Shakespeare married an older woman who was 3 months pregnant at the time. You may not know this about William Shakespeare. 1. His father was a beer taster and a mayor. John Shakespeare arrived in Stratford-upon-Avon in 1551. He was selling leather goods, wool, malt and corn. In 1556, he was appointed the borough's ale taster. He was responsible for inspecting bread and malt liquors. The next year, he married Shakespeare's mother Mary. The family lived above John's glove shop. For some time, he served as the mayor of Stratford. Later John became a money lender, but he fell into debt. 2. He married young. In 1582, 18-year-old Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway. She was a farmer's daughter, 8 years his senior. The marriage was arranged hastily, as Anne was pregnant. 6 months later, she gave birth to a daughter Susanna. Twins Hamnet and Judith followed in 1585. Hamnet died of bubonic plague when he was 11. Shakespeare likely named Hamlet after him. Shakespeare often lived apart from his wife. He only left her his second-best bed in his will. 3. He was the only person in his family who could write. Shakespeare attended Stratford's local grammar school. There he mastered reading and Latin. However, his parents were probably illiterate. John always signed his name with a mark. Shakespeare's wife and children were illiterate too, though his daughter Susanna could scrawl her signature. 4. He disappeared for 7 years. After his twins were born, there was no record of him. It suggested Shakespeare joined an acting troupe. He traveled with them across continental Europe. Shakespeare appeared in the records again. In 1592, the playwright Robert Greene denounced him in a pamphlet. It was the first reference to Shakespeare as a playwright. 5. He popularized words and phrases used today. Shakespeare coined words like frugal, eyeball, and hint. He wrote phrases like in a pickle and break the ice. He also invented the names Olivia, Miranda, and Jessica. 6. His last name was spelled in 80 different ways. The variants range from Shakespeare to Shakespeare. His signatures never spelled William Shakespeare. Instead, he used variations and abbreviations. This includes Wilm Shack and Wilm Shakespeare. Shakespeare is thought to derive from the Old English. It could refer to an argumentative person. 7. He stopped writing after a tragic incident. In 1613, cannons caused a Globe Theatre to burn down. They were used to announce that the play was starting. The cannons fired a mix of gunpowder and wadding. The mixture set the outer roofed area on fire. Shakespeare stopped writing after the incident. 8. His epitaph wards off grave robbers with a curse. He supposedly wrote his own epitaph. It reads,
"Blessed be the man that spares these stones, and cursed be he that moves my bones."
His remains have yet to be disturbed.